As we stand at the beginning of a new year, a blank slate, I want to ask you a question. What would your life look like if you stopped chasing applause and started chasing excellence instead? We live in a world that's loud. Everyone seems to be broadcasting their achievements, sharing every small success, and chasing recognition. It's tempting to join the noise to announce our goals before we've even taken the first step or to seek validation at every turn. But this year, 2025, let's try something different. Let's work hard in silence. Silence isn't the absence of noise, it's the presence of focus. When you choose to work quietly, you eliminate distractions. You don't waste energy explaining yourself to the world. Instead, you channel every ounce of your effort into what matters: your work, your growth, your dreams. We're often told to dream big, but few talk about the grind, the persistence, and the moments of doubt that come with chasing those dreams. This year, let's stop worrying about what people think of our journey. Let's fall in love with the process, the sweat, the late nights, the quiet mornings. Because the process is where the magic happens. Here's a truth many forget: success doesn't come from one big win. It comes from the small, consistent actions we take every single day. When you plant a seed, you don't see the fruit immediately. You water it, nurture it, and trust that one day it will bear fruit. Your effort works the same way. Why do you do what you do? If your answer is to impress others, you'll find the road long and empty. But if your motivation comes from within to learn, to grow, to contribute, you'll find joy, even in the hardest moments. This year, let your why come from within. There's a lot of noise in the world: opinions, distractions, fleeting trends. But noise doesn't move you forward, the signal does. The signal is your purpose, your vision, your calling. Tune out the noise and focus on the signal. That's where your energy belongs. Let your work do the talking. You don't need to announce your plans or shout about your progress. Trust the process. Trust yourself. When the results come, and they will speak louder than any words ever could. This year, 2025, let's commit to working hard in silence. Not for applause, not for recognition, but because we believe in the power of quiet, consistent effort. Let's show the world what's possible when we focus, when we persevere, and when we let our results speak for themselves. Here's to a year of quiet, meaningful work. Let's get to it. Thank you. Silence has often been misunderstood as weakness or passivity in a world that values noise and attention. Yet the most profound and enduring achievements often begin and thrive in silence. Think about a seed planted deep in the soil. It doesn't shout as it grows. It doesn't announce its presence to the world. It works quietly, leveraging the nutrients around it, stretching towards the light, and eventually breaking through the surface strong and vibrant. The same principle applies to success. The foundation of great achievements isn't laid in the spotlight, but in the quiet hours of dedication, effort, and focus. Silence creates space to think, to plan, and most importantly, to act without the distractions of external noise. When you choose to work in silence, you're not avoiding the world, you're choosing to prioritize what truly matters. We live in a culture of instant gratification, where visibility often seems more important than substance. Social media and constant connectivity encourage us to showcase every step, every milestone, every win. But the truth is, the most valuable work happens behind the scenes. The artist perfects their craft in solitude before unveiling a masterpiece. The athlete trains relentlessly, away from the crowds, before the world sees their performance. Silence is not about hiding, it's about preparing. Silence eliminates distractions. When you aren't preoccupied with explaining your goals to others or seeking validation, you have more energy to devote to what truly matters: your craft, your growth, your mission. This is where true focus is born. Without the constant pull of external opinions, you can fully immerse yourself in the process, unearthing creativity and resilience you might not have known you possessed. Consider the stories of those who revolutionized industries or achieved greatness. They didn't start by announcing their dreams to the world. They started by quietly working on their ideas, refining them, and building a strong foundation before stepping into the spotlight. Their silence wasn't secrecy, it was intentional focus. Silence frees you from the need to prove yourself prematurely. It allows you to take risks, make mistakes, and learn without the added pressure of an audience. When your efforts aren't on display, you can fail forward without fear of judgment. Every setback becomes a stepping stone, not a public spectacle. Furthermore, silence protects your energy. Instead of investing time in justifying your decisions or defending your progress, you can channel that energy into action. You can focus on what truly drives results: your commitment, consistency, and creativity. In a world that often rewards the loudest voices, choosing silence is a revolutionary act. It's a statement that says, I trust the process. I trust myself. It's a commitment to substance over spectacle, to long-term success over short-term applause. So this year, embrace the power of silence. Let your actions speak louder than words. Let your results tell your story. Build something so remarkable that when the world finally sees it, they'll understand the strength and wisdom of working hard in silence. We live in a world where the spotlight can seem more important than the substance. Praise feels good, it's affirming, it's validating, and it's addictive. But when the pursuit of external recognition takes precedence over the value of effort and learning, we risk losing sight of what truly matters. Success isn't born from applause, it's born from dedication to the process. There's no denying the thrill of praise. It gives a fleeting sense of accomplishment, a momentary boost to our confidence. But the danger lies in relying on it as a measure of worth or progress. External validation is fickle, it comes and goes, often dependent on factors outside our control. When we anchor our sense of success to how others perceive us, we become prisoners of their opinions. Praise, in many ways, is a byproduct, not a purpose. When we focus too much on seeking applause, we shift our energy from creating meaningful work to curating an image. We begin to prioritize what looks impressive over what's truly impactful. The process is where growth happens. It's in the late nights, the early mornings, the quiet persistence when no one is watching. It's in the mistakes that teach us the